here. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and switch it over to Satisfactory. That was good. It was a good run through Dark Ages. I'm liking it so far. The fact that they gave you the shield back, I probably wouldn't like it as much if you were strictly using the spear. Let's see, 50x elevator 2x power. It helps if you spell elevator properly. We can kill the death count. We don't need that anymore. Let's see. Wow, I didn't spell any of that right. 2x power. Let's see. I already referenced the meltdown. So, let's see. Enough pasta? Question mark. And it's still random Saturday. That's not really random anymore. It's pretty specific. All right, we're going to switch the category to Satisfactory. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break before while we're switching games. And while we do that, we're back to pure insanity. While we do that, I'm just going to take a quick 3 to 5, not even 5, probably a 3-minute break. And while I do that, we're going to leave the headphones off as well while we're here. You guys, for those of us, we were talking about Dark Souls 3. So I will leave you with, where's my break button here? There you go. Enjoy this hitless Madeir fight.
I always seem to miss on these easy parts. Alright, watch out for the fire. He always does too, so easy day. Just gotta be where his face lands. Ish. Might not catch up. I was in a weird spot to begin with, but we're alright. Get in there. Little poke, stab, slice, poke, chop, stab, cut. And I have another no-hit Madeir for you, brought to you by the Thorny Gun Dead channel. Good luck, have fun, good game, good night.
Excellent! And I'm back. All right. First order of business. Oh, we got new members in the Discord. What's up? Welcome. first order of business, we need more copper powder. So that's what we're doing here. So this is... How many? I gotta remember, how many is it for... Oh, did I not hook all these up? No way. There's still some extras, I think, that are cooking. Yeah, and they're not hooked up. Because it's what? $750 each? No, 700. I really wish I would have done the math and written it down, but it's oh well, it's too late. So this is going to be the same deal with the copper powder. I think it was still quite not enough to fill the second row. Or was it? I think it was. So it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so we can easily fill the second one. Perfect. We'll do that now. And we'll throw, let's see, we'll throw it here, and then we'll just go underneath, is what we'll do. We're going to run into belt limits real quick. The good news is the nuclear pasta is starting. You can kind of see that little one in the corner there. That's something I hope they fix real soon. Is the whole... Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just put an announcement out in the Discord. Let's see, I'll just put, hey-o, at everyone. We are running out the night with man, I can't spell. If I ever spell satisfactory wrong, that's like by not really by design. That just happens. I don't know why. I always spell it satisfactory. I don't know why. And now, all right, cool. Phase 2 of the stream begins. We're labeled correctly. Okay, good. I want to make sure we're labeled the right game. So Doom Dark Ages DLC was pretty good. I like that the spear is like an addition to the game and it wasn't a replacement. When the shield broke, I was kind of worried they were. I mean, I thought from seeing the promotional material that that's what was going to happen. Like it was gonna replace the shield. But then the fact that like when I got in there, you could see the things. You could see like the emblems that you got to hit with the shield and all that. Like I knew it was coming back. I just didn't think it would be that fast. Or at first I thought, you know, if it's not coming back, maybe it's like you'll unlock it and then go back and do the levels with it or something like that. I don't know. But so far so good. Worth the money. It was only like $20. Not that bad. I'd say it was worth the investment. What's good, man? Just got your Discord notification. How was Doom? It was good. I think I was just saying it was kind of what I expected to a point. The spear is kind of cool. Oh, we need to go one more layer down, I think. The spear is kind of cool. It's not my favorite Doom stuff yet, but it's the same thing that happened with the Dark Ages the first time, where I didn't like it at first, but then as I started unlocking stuff and getting the idea of what the game wanted me to do, it got better. So I think I'll end up enjoying it, but I can only play so much at a time. It's not something I can do for long periods of time. It wears my hands out pretty bad. And there's just so many mechanics. There's a lot of like dodging stuff, and you gotta whip the spear out and stab the thing, and then launch and switch to the shield and bonk that guy, and which is fine. It's just very very mechanic heavy for a Doom game. That's been oh, I see. I had it underneath. Well, that's no fun. We're gonna do it here. But that was Dark Ages kind of from the beginning. It's very mechanic heavy, which is fine. Not exactly what I'm looking for in a Doom game, but it'll be interesting to see. Oh, come on. It'll be interesting to see where they go with the series from here. But I still gotta finish it. I don't know when I'm going to. I'll figure out when we can do another random Doom stream, and it won't be next weekend. I think next Saturday I won't be streaming. I'm not sure. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. I built my second train station over here. I think this is the one that's not getting any, so we already have an endpoint. And I realized I probably could have used this, and then you just had to send the train You just have to send the train to the other... No, because then this would have loaded onto the wrong train. That's right. Never mind. Oh, music. I was wondering why it was so quiet around here. Allow me to... Oh, he just ended. I just noticed that threat level zombie went offline, so I wanted to say night to him. Alright, that's for later, and then we need to get to the playlist. There we go. Ghost Runner. We did Ghost Runner 2 last night, so we'll do the Ghost Runner playlist now. And then how about some Deus Ex? And then Crusader. We haven't done Crusader in a few streams. I need more OSTs though. As much as I love the Darktide OST, it's not really good for this game. It doesn't quite fit the vibe right. There we go. We'll do StarCraft next, and then we're good. All right, and I'm back. Checking the chat. Volume level should be good. I think we're all right. Keep this party going, man. Okay, that's our second round of copper powder coming in. So that is going to need to get plumbed up to the particle accelerators on the other side. We got to make sure that's hooked up, and then tonight's theme is it's later. Let's make it pretty. Ooh, that's it. Yes. I'm going to change the title. 2x power. We'll get rid of that. It'll be the first thing. It's later. ... All caps. Make... No, not all caps. Just make it pretty now. There we go. New title. Now we have a theme for the night. Shenanigans. Clearly I did that at some point. That's funny. I had no memory of this place. Copper powder. Select. And then some of these are underclocked, aren't they? One isn't, the rest are. I think that's what it is. So this is 100 a minute. And this one's going to be 50. So it should be, what, 250 each? No, more than that. No, it's 50, 25, 25. Yeah, 225 a piece. I feel like that's not enough. Something's not right. Oh no, because it's based on it's belt limits in, not belt limits out. Whoa. That one's not getting enough copper. What's going on here? It's there. Oh, I accidentally deleted this. See, this is why we pay attention. Oh, that's broken on this blueprint. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to fix that. What is this one? Two-story lodgy. Constructor's two-story lodgy. I guess that's broken and needs to be fixed. So that's unfortunate. All right, copper powder is cooking. We're gonna do another row of copper powder soon-ish. It's 7 per, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then yeah, 7 out. Because it just needs that much, because it's 100 apiece, so it's 7 per, and then that's 1... Oh, does that leave us the right number? Also, that's 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is divisible. Okay, cool. So it'll be easy enough to plug in another round. Oh, who was it? Who was it who told me to do... who told me to do the alloy ingot. That's... I know I hooked up the points last time, but damn, I'm happy about that. Perfect. This lines up exactly... This does exactly what we need it to do. So we've got enough room for another one. So if we bring another pure copper and another pure iron in, we can get 2 more rows. And then we just plug and play. So we got to figure out how much copper powder we're getting. Or how much, and we gotta see how much we need. It's like 100 a minute, I think, per... 100 a minute per thing. What's the thing? What are the things called? It's the wrong door. Hey! Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I'm Thordy Undead. I play video games on the internet. You have joined us as we just kicked off Satisfactory Part 2 this weekend. Tonight is Make It Pretty. The saying on the channel is make it pretty later. It is in fact later, and now it's time to make things pretty. So we are going to mostly be trying to come up with some design ideas for the factory. I don't think I'm going to make this distance. I launched incorrectly. I think we're... Oh, you know what? We'll just grab this while we're here. That was the plan all along. I knew what I was doing, probably. Got some bauxite over here, too. We could probably start exploiting this for more aluminum. I could run this to the main factory. We can get aluminum out of it.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Yeah, so there's bauxite right there. Yes, we're playing on peaceful. I don't really have the energy to kill the local wildlife these days. Maybe we'll unlock the weapons, and we got to build an armory too. That's something that was like on the cards. In the cards. You know, I'm looking at this, and there's definitely room. We could do a 3rd train station over here, and I think we're going to. I don't know where it's going to be coming from yet. Maybe go through the trees. We might run one through the trees. I did want to build another factory around the corner at the waterway over there. How is it only pulling 26 motors a minute? We just got done setting it to 120 per minute. How? What do we got going on here? So it's splitting here. One should be going to the turbo motors factory, which... Do I not have that? I don't think I have the turbo motors factory set to overflow. I don't, because they're yellow and they're stuffed, aren't they? No, it's not stuffed. What's it starving? It's starving. Radio control units. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're starving on radio control units then, because we're sending those upstairs as well. So do we have to double... We have to, like, double our radio control units then. This might be something we want to build in another factory. Maybe we don't have time to make it pretty. I might have to change the title again. We're only making 10 a minute. Well, 10 a minute. Is that just not enough, huh? And I overclocked them, so it should be 20 a minute. Are we starving? Is this starving? No? I don't know if I can sloop these. I don't have enough sloops. That's something we need to do, is go hunting for summer sloops. Starving. What's going on? Something's not connected. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Stop. Let me up. Damn it. Yep. I see where it all went wrong. That solves that problem now. I knew there was enough. I was like, there's no way we're not making enough radio control units. I have so many. And I do need this going off to my inventory as well, don't I? I don't think I have it hooked up. Speaking of making it pretty, let's go back to our main home here. There we go. Now we're back up. Now we're back in business. Awesome. One little belt. It'll do that to you. Adaptive control units are well underway. The automated wiring still seems a bit light. Yeah, now it's starving for a... No, it's not. I think we're good. I think the automated wiring is... Yeah, automated wiring's fine. That's just pressurizing. So the automated wiring that we built last night, I think, is all going well. Let's just take a quick look on it, a quick check on it here. One more floor. Should be down here. Yep. Nope, that's the old one. This is the old one that we're ready to tear this down. Is it empty? It's about empty. We're ready to take this apart. We've got the room in the inventory for it. Yep, let's do it. It is a little sad when you had like a product line that was working for you for a very long time, and then you finally have to take it down because it's been replaced by the younger, more handsome model. Oh, we still had some in there too. Cool. It was doing its thing. Oh, that's right, because I cut it off. So that's fine. How's my inventory? Full, and I probably just put... Yep, I just put a crate down. Where is... Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. At least it was easy to find. We'll just leave it there for a sec. Let's go upstairs. This is the new automated wiring factory. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we got to check on that. Why is it starving? Why are you hungry? I thought we should be feeding this enough. We should easily be feeding this enough iron. Unless it's just, again, I would say it's not pressurized, but we like manually pressurized this a while ago. What's it starving on? We're just not getting enough pipe? Is that it? No, the pipe's good. Yeah, why are you starving? Not enough cable. The cable is hungry, I guess. Seems like it's okay. I don't see what the trouble is. But what we can do, we're going to head back up here. Oh, we need more propaganda posters. There's just not enough. Put some of that away. Put that away. Take these back. These go in here. And then let's get that automated wiring out of that can. Yeah, this one's starving too. It's the cable. Is this a bad blueprint? Is my blueprint inefficient? I wonder if I made a bad blueprint. Yeah, because the cable is starving, or I'm just not feeding it enough iron. That seems more likely because it appears to be starving. It's not that it's making what it can make. It's that it's clearly starving. So I gotta reassess how much I'm supposed to feed this thing, because all of them are doing this. They're all coming up short on the wire. Let me see if the wire product lines are starving. They shouldn't be. So according to my blueprint, it takes 184 ingots a minute. Times 3. 552. And we determined 552 divided by 65 is 8.5, which is what we should be feeding this. Unless it's Mark IV belts somewhere, which shouldn't matter. Mark IV would be enough to feed this. So we'll backtrace these and make sure they're getting fed enough. Oh, and we gotta plug in the copper powder upstairs. Don't let me forget. We gotta do that. We gotta plug in the second row of copper powder. But we're gonna trace this back and make sure. Looks like it's feeding enough. I mean, it's absolutely dumping all this. All these ingots. Oh. No, never mind. That should be fine. That's doing what it's supposed to. I thought I was only pulling from 2, but we're not. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are these all running efficiently? They appear to be. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's half of 552. No, it's 552. Minute to auto spelled correctly. Wiring. I don't see any shortage in that, so the math-wise it should be good, unless it just hasn't pressurized yet because it's all manifolded. It is a lot of manifolding, so we'll leave it be for now. I just put a bunch of extra in there, and we'll just make sure to check on that in a little bit. We do need to head upstairs and make sure that the copper powder is going well. You know, I also do have additional copper I could make here because I have all those machines ready to go, and I have a pure node. There should be a pure node. I think it's this one down here somewhere. Yeah, this one's tapped, but I'm not using it. So this could be used. We could run all of this all the way over and get a crap ton of copper in-house and send that upstairs as well. And then we just need enough cubes. It's the pressure cubes that are the pain in the ass about it. How's that sushi belt situation I got going on? Is that thing still moving? The turbo motors, it must be. It would be this one, so. Oh yeah, it should be fine because I have the overflow set. I should probably put a can there just in case, though, before the overflows. So this is getting cubes. This one's getting cubes and powder, and then I just need to reroute this powder. This powder will go to that one, and then ah, darn it. I smart good. No, not you. You. There we go. Okay, so that's hooked up. Oh, and we need the output. Yeah, there's the output there. And we just need to run it over this way. Let's see how we gotta check manually how we're doing. I think it's like maybe we got 20 in there. How are we doing on nuclear pasta? 27. All right, we're on our way. Oh man, so at this rate, let's just check. That's assuming I have enough copper powder, and I don't think I do, because I think this is taking 100 a minute, and I'm only supplying it, I think, with 225, so it might not even be enough. So we need even more copper powder, which the cubes aren't a big deal. The cubes were so far ahead on the cubes. We don't have the third row yet, though, which is only 2. The idea was to get 8 going at once, which is 800 copper powder per minute. So, take the time to make it pretty. The assembly director systems will be done in time, but we were gonna figure it out. So we're building 6, which I don't think is. Oh, we should be slooping these for sure. It's gonna be the first one in each row gets slooped. We should probably run around and go find some sloops. There's still some more on the map I haven't acquired yet, and we're gonna need them. I think I can probably take the sloop back from the supercomputers. And this is stuffed. That's awesome. That's a good sign. I wonder if I could duplicate this. I almost don't need to, because the amount of time it takes for the assembly director systems, we still have to get the propulsion packs, or the propulsion something rockets, and then the nuclear pasta is our bottleneck right now, obviously. All this stuff is going to be done in time. Because the nuclear pasta, we're making, I think, 2 a minute. So I don't even want to do this math. I really don't even want to do this math. So that's what, 2,500 minutes at this rate? Divided by 60. That's still 41 hours. Okay, I think we need more copper powder. My toxic trait is resetting sloops and slugs because how dare they limit me. Resetting, oh, like going in and, yeah, I've never done with that. You can also go on like, you can go on the Satisfactory calculator and like do the save editor, but I'm going legit to a point with this one. But also, what's up, Moral Fallacy? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you are having an excellent day. We had some fun playing Doom earlier, but we are back to Satisfactory. I'm gonna go maybe on the 2-3 hours, depending on how I feel, depending on how things go. We're gonna go a little bit here, get some stuff done, and then tomorrow Portal, and then more of this. I'm just so freaking hooked on Satisfactory these days. But we need more. Copper powder is really what we need a lot more of right now. Wait, if it's 225, that means I could reduce it to 1 belt, and then I could produce 2 more rows, consume another pure node out of the desert. Yes, we can do that. We need the, we really need the copper powder. I can't, oh, although, we just slooped, so we're actually making 3 a minute, so it's not 41 hours. I'm trying to get it to where at least we will at least finish the Phase 4 by next weekend's stream, next Fridays. That's what I'm going for. Oops, no, give me that one back. And we're going to try and make things pretty this stream. Copper powder first, though. I need to get the copper powder connected, and then we can also make sure that... Now, that'd be a cool spot for a factory, like right there in the canyon. Not enough space, though. Just not enough space. God, that looks cool. The motor factory looks really cool. I like it. So, it seems to me I can actually reduce this to 1 belt. Because the copper powder out, it's 50... Yeah, it's 225. Whatever this is. I set this right. So that's taking 300 a minute. 150, so that's 450. 600. 750. So yeah, so it's 750 in per, and then it's 225 out. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a quarter of it. So we gotta find the next copper node, which I think is right here. That's normal. Dismantle crate for some reason. We gotta deal with that. And we got one down here. That's a pure. It's gotta be the pure nodes. We can only really get anywhere with the pure nodes. Because it was the one underneath us. We took care of that. I can do 2 normals. These 2 normals I can put together. 2 normals equal, oh, what do we got here? Is that a pure node there? So that's 1, so that's 2 more we can exploit. This one's way... These are way... There's more copper here. One there. One there. 3 pure nodes. Ooh. That seems the easiest, right? We run the power down here. Run the belts. Just one more dune to go. You said that 3 dunes ago. We could go all out. We could grab all 3 of these. That's 4 more times 550. It's like 2,000 something more copper powder. That's like all the copper powder we're ever going to need. 2 of these would probably be enough, right? I would think 2 of them would probably be enough. All right, now. 10 stream streak for Celodex rolling on in here. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom shaka. Oh man, I haven't seen Muppet Treasure Island in so long. Tim Curry in that one, and he said it was one of his favorite movies he ever did. I gotta rewatch that. That's a classic. Great movie. Well, what's going on? How you doing? We had some fun with the Doom Dark Ages DLC. But I can only play Doom for so long before my left hand starts to give out. So we called it a night, moved over to the Satisfactory. I'm gonna do this for maybe another 2 hours ish, whatever. See where the night takes us, and then got some content creation I want to do after stream, and some other stuff I got to do around the house that I've just been neglecting because I've been too busy playing Satisfactory. Oh, that's right. We need the blueprint. I knew I was going to blueprints for a reason. We need this. We're going to use this miner platform. I swear if these creatures don't get out of my way. Oh, that might be too far forward. Working on getting enough nuclear pasta to finish phase 3. That's kind of... Oh, did I really just aim that wrong? Right at the rock. Not good enough. Gotta fix it. It's been pretty much my day doing autistic base building in Pal World. Yeah, I know Pal World is relatively similar to this. I remember someone doing a review. I know someone was doing a review about Pal World, saying that eventually it kind of I think he was making a pun, devolves into Satisfactory. Which I'd like to try Pal World, but Satisfactory. You get it? And I like the vibe of Satisfactory a little better. It's more for me. I'm not like all excited about the critters or anything. I did play a bit of Pal World. I bought the game mainly for the meme because screw Nintendo. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go 2 rows up, I think. Yeah, and we're gonna get a few of these that we use the most. So like this one, and not by I don't think any of the product ones, but where we going? So 8 raised assemblers for sure. And then 3 raised assemblers. We're going to do that one. And then 4 manufacturers, I think, is on my main page here. 2, 4, right there. That one. And then... Ooh, I still have to do this, use this radio control unit one, but I have my radio control units cooking, so... Ooh, versatile framework. Oh, I did that. I gotta move that. And then... Oh, I know. Transportation. 40... the straight yeeter. That one we use a lot. And then the highway belts. Yes. Cool. I have determined, though, I figured, I was tested. I don't have autism. I don't have any of that. I am what some people call neurotypical, which is a word I did not hear until very recently, but I don't have any of that. I play this game just like cuz. I don't have any, that's why I can leave stuff inefficient and goofy and get away with it. And weirdly shaped. I try my best to keep it orderly. My biggest thing is I don't like clipping. I try to avoid clipping if I can. With the desert, I was thinking about we should do trucks, but I'd have to make a lot of roads. And rather than do that, I actually quite enjoy, like, the belts just stretching across the open desert. And the curved belts make it flow with the dunes a lot. It's kind of fun. All the way to the end here. Did I miscount? Do you know how to make a blueprint for 16x water pumps I don't. I don't know how to do I don't know how to do a blueprint with water pumps in it. The pump, wait, the pump, like the pump jacks, or are you talking about the extractors? Because kind of neither, really. I don't know how to do either. How did this math wind up wrong? We're off by 1. Oh, because is this one? That one's not being fed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're short by 1. That doesn't make any sense. So let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's 15, not 16. No, it should be 15. Oh, it's okay. It's that's not split evenly. It should be 14. It should be 14. Right? 750 feeds 15. The input is not the same as the output. So, oh, so that means we can build more. Okay, that's good. I think I got this figured out. But yeah, no, I don't know how to build a blueprint to those specifications. I'd have to look into it. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, and then 1 extra. Okay, that makes sense. But 1 is going to be able to feed a lot more than just these 7. Should be able to feed 7 more, 8 more. I gotta stop sleeping, because when I sleep, I wake up and I forget the math that I did. Sleep is for the weak. I need efficiency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I passed out last night. Where'd you end up stopping? We had just hooked up the copper powder that I'm working on right here. We had just hooked up the copper powder to the particle accelerators. You see that little 5? You can see just a little sliver of a 5. The requirements have expanded out so far. You can't see how much we need for phase 4. All we can do is go up to the elevator and see how much has gone into it. So that's only 50. We're 1% of the way there for the nuclear pasta. So I'm trying to maximize the nuclear pasta right now, and the copper powder is the choke point. So right now, all these foundries, it was recommended last night. I honestly forget who, and I feel embarrassed about it, but it was recommended last night that that we use the copper alloy ingots, because I got all this extra iron over here, and it's easier than the refineries. So I'm making all this. You good? I forgive you. Oh, it was respect, brother. It was. Yeah, because I made that joke about giving you money, and I was really talking about the brain goo. I remember. Sorry, that was after like 12 hours of streaming, so I appreciate your forgiveness, and I'm sorry. There's like so many people and my brain and stuff. But yeah, no. It was recommended that I do this. So we're doing it, and I'm about to double the amount of powder we're making, and then I'm going to send that. And then now that we're at the point all 4 products for phase 4 are underway, I'm going to actually try to make these factories a little prettier. Hence the title of the stream. We're going to actually, it's later. We're going to make it pretty. I kept saying I'll make it pretty later. I'm trying to follow up on that. I don't have a design though. Oh, and then you can see my notes. More copper powder, more aluminum, make it pretty, find out what motif means, and find more sloops. Oh, I got you, Saladex. Don't worry. Here you go. Oh, for Lords of the Fallen? Yeah, because I wasn't making that. I wasn't really doing that back then. But I'll get you your back pay. I got you. Spelling it right. Yep. How about 1, 3, no, 1, 6, 8, 3. There you go. I've effectively doubled your brain goo. I was just pulling your leg. That's fine. Consider it pulled. And, but I'm a man of my word. I mean, it's mostly ceremonial. The brain goo doesn't really... Oh, we gotta fix this blueprint immediately. I remember where it screwed me before. So, save game. We're gonna go fix this right now. We're gonna fix it right now. I'm gonna fix the upload as well, because it's a good blueprint, and it's been screwing me from one little thing. So, load game. We're gonna go to number 1. We gotta fix this blueprint immediately. because I found a problem with it, and it definitely messed with me on it. I remember that's what was screwing us up. That's what was screwing us up with the casings, the something casings, aluminum casings. Oh yeah, it was. I was saying it's 100 hours. What's your brain goo? Exclamation goo, because you might be there. And honestly, you've raided my channel, so 77 hours. Given that and the raids, I got you. Let's go. Let's go. I said it was, so my thing was always, I haven't added VIPs in a long time because there weren't people here long enough really. But back in the day, it was either watch 100 hours of the stream or raid my channel twice. And you've raided my channel, so let's do it. I just got to remember how to do it. Shit, I don't remember how to do it. How do you do that? Viewer rewards? No. It's in settings, I think. No. Moderation? No, community. It's in community, roles manager. I found it. Okay. Whoops. Add new. There you are. Actually, Celidex, how do you feel about moderating? I need more mods on the channel. But there we go. If nothing else, you're a VIP right now. Oh, you can just do it that way. I had no idea. But thank you for everything you've done for the channel. I appreciate it. Same with my, yeah, I know about, I remember that. But again, I haven't modded someone in years. I do need more mods though. But that's more one of those, I just put it out there. I don't want to put anyone on the spot. Anyone interested in modding, you can message me. We'll talk about it. I think we had a mod channel somewhere. I don't remember where it was, where all the mods were able to talk. I don't know if I'm in the headspace for my... Yeah, no worries. Zombies chat is is chill most of the times. My other person in the mod for is excellent mods. No worries, dude. Like I said, it's no... it's neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, you got your VIP badge, so... You know, enjoy that. That's good stuff. Here we go. I got, good for Celidex, supporting the Thordy Undead channel. Appreciate you. What was I looking for? Should be under production. Let's see, it's 4 constructors, 2 high logi floor. Hey! Welcome back, Aquafina Army. Good to see you, my guy. How you doing these days? What you got going on? Oh, how's your, did they release that mod? You said they're going to be working on that mod for a while, the one you did voice lines for. Anything else you got going on lately? Back to Factory of Satisfactory. Yes, sir. Constructors Mark 4. I'm trying to find the... It was Constructors Mark 2 high logi floor. It was 4 constructors. Constructors Mark 4 2 high logi. Maybe I gotta find it. Logi floor? Not that one. Not that one. No, that's not that one. Clear. Load. I can't find the one I was looking. I had to fix. There's a constructors. This one. There's one that I've got to fix. It's got one little missing belt. Was it this one? No, this one's fine. It's the same one, but it looks a little different. We're fixing a blueprint. But they are yeah, they're going to be making a mod for months, but they are posting regular updates, their progress all the time, and they're really promising. Not much else for that. Okay, right on. Keep us posted. As soon as we got something to bite on, let us know. I'm trying to find this damn... Ah, this one. This is the one. Okay. Right over here. This has been... This one little belt has been the bane of my existence. All right. Save blueprints. That's all we needed. That's literally all we needed to do. So, hold on. Let me move the files around really quick. Saved games, blueprints. This was number 1. Constructors. copy. Got to paste it in all the folders and overwrite it. There's only 3. I haven't loaded all the maps on this computer yet, so I don't have all. They don't have. And actually, some of the maps I have, they haven't even unlocked blueprints yet. Pure Insanity. Paste it there. And then just to make sure I do my diligence, we're going to go to the Google Drive and we're going to fix it in there. And now no one will ever suffer the indignity that I just did. All right. Load game. Pure Insanity. North Voidsburg. Solved. Okay, cool. So we're about to use that blueprint again. And that one little thing was just gonna mess with me, make me mildly upset, getting all agitated. So the new Doom DLC is pretty good. We had a good time. What's nice is the spear. I was under the impression the spear was like the replacement for the shield, but they only do that for like 1 level, and then you get your shield back. Spoiler alert. But that was kind of nice. I was a little worried about that because I was like, this might not be fun. All right, is it fixed? Yes, it is fixed. Excellent. Good job, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, they should just go 4 wide with these. But they're already full, so it's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. There. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. There we go. It should be this one and this one. And actually, oh, how did I? Oh, whoops! I see what I did. All right, I fixed. I left myself a space here. I want to make sure we do that. Symmetry and all. Asymmetry is heresy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the beams are green. That's awesome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got one normal there. We gotta find the nearest pure iron node, which is probably all the way back here. Yep. Or 2 normals. We can hook up 2 normals. That'll work. one up there. So it's either north. Actually, no, that one will connect to the northern part of the factory. Let's find out what's up with this dismantle crate, because it's bothering me. I see it. I see it from here. We're going to get it. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. What the hell did I dismantle? All that extra cable I made. And I don't even need it now. There's just gonna be this random can filled with... Is that copper? Filled with cable. Sorry. Finish one sentence at a time. Stop interrupting yourself. Ooh, we got a normal there. And I think there's another normal, like, really close. Not pure. All the way over there. That's not exactly close. I mean, in desert miles. What's that? That's a normal, isn't it? No, it's pure. Pure iron. No, that's right. We were going to save that one. And we were going to go get this one for our current. So we got 2 more to plug in. It was going to be 3 total copper, I think. 3 total pure copper for all the copper powder that we need. Getting warmer. Not just because we're in the desert. Oh yeah, we were going to make ionized fuel. We were going to make rocket fuel a while back. Never got around to it. We'll do that today. Let's get this nuclear pasta sorted out. And we got to look for some summer sloops. And actually, I should pull up the map and see if there's any close by that I can go grab while we're here. I think I cleared out most of the desert. I don't know if this is going to work here. It's such an extreme angle. Yeah, good enough. That looks cool. I'm kind of glad we left the Logi floor exposed, because that looks kind of cool with all the lights from here. I like it. This is going to look kind of fun by the end, because by the time we're done in the desert, there's just going to be all these belts just all converging. It's going to look like the live stream coming to blow up the meteor at the end of Final Fantasy VII. But not as nearly as dramatic. I get chills at that moment still. When I complete the game and I see the meteor, all the live stream like wrap around the meteor, and you see Aerith smile, I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. Still like one of my most memorable gaming moments of my life. You can't see what it looks like in Revelations. I've never played any of the I've never played any of the remake stuff. I don't know why. I've just had no desire to, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know why. I've just never, I guess just no desire. Let's see. We're aiming over there, actually. So this is going to have to make a turn. There we go. Okay. Those should be feeding 15 almost once I hook these up. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oops. How did that one? How did the one get turned around? That's so goofy. And actually, it should be... You can actually turn it inward. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't turn it inward. That doesn't make any sense. Come to think of it, I might want to turn that last one around. So I have room to go downward with it. I gotta check out my power grid, actually. I haven't looked at it in a while. We're looking good. Holding steady at 152K. Still only drawing 78, but our max... Look at our max. That's insane. That's because I've got all those particle accelerators hooked up. Also, it's not doing that thing where it was ratcheting down and ratcheting back up. I don't even know it was doing that. I thought it was the particle accelerators, but clearly it wasn't, because it's not doing it anymore. But it was literally the max consumption was ratcheting down, and then it was ratcheting back up. I don't know what the hell was doing that. It's pretty weird. So I think that leaves... So I did 7, and that leaves... So these are all fed, and that leaves these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7? Did I? Yeah, I did it the same. Did you stop overclocking something since then? Maybe? I don't know. But, like, it was the total, the max consumption was the one that was like, and then the consumption was doing it commensurate with it. I don't know if it was overclocking. I don't know what it was, because the max wouldn't have changed. Even if you overclock it, it just increases the max consumption. Still weird. I don't know what was connecting, disconnecting, what was happening. It's weird. Anyway, we do have to find one more pure to plug into those two, but we can still... We gotta run one more to the end here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to fix that. I really don't want to do that all over again. You know what? No, we'll do this, and then it'll just swing outward. That's fine. Oh, this is going to go to this one. Are they coming out yet? What are we missing? I guess I haven't plugged those ones up yet. Oh no, you know why? I haven't set any of these to... Cool. Were you overclocking the particle accelerators? Not at the time I wasn't, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need to feed both of those with these. So one more round. I get 2 more pures, route them in, connect them to those, and then that's 2 more outputs. So that'll get us 225, 450, 450, 450, 450. So that's 1,800? No. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But that means way more particle accelerators, which means we just need to increase the number of pressure something cubes we're making. I think we're going to reach a bottleneck with the heavy modular frames, which is something we can easily multiply construction of inside the main factory. Did I say easily? I didn't mean easily. Regularly. Just like a regularly. Oh, just barely too long. There we go. Okay. Now we gotta set the copper powder. We gotta power these as well. Okay, and I think the outputs just need to be connected. How many motors we got? Oh, we got motors! Hi, Wizard Bill Jenkins. Motors are done. We finished the motor factory. Look at this. Look at this veritable cornucopia. We're getting 120 per minute. Oh, and I never did set the overflow for the turbo. No, turbo motors were starving from radio control units because I didn't hook up those 2 machines. So yeah, no, we're good. But no, yeah, no, for sure. We're 120 a minute. So each one, it's funny, the motors just come out of these little guys. These little guys right here, that's the motors. But those are all stators. The lower ones, those are all stator blueprints, and then the bigger ones, those are for rotors. So it's two rotor blueprints, which make 16 a minute, which they make 16 instead of that. But then, yeah, so, 16 coming out of each one of those, and then 10 stators coming out of each of these. So it's 3 of these, 2 of those, and then the assemblers for the actual motor, and that's one product line. And there's a total of 8 product lines. One product line produces 30 a minute, one product line produces 15. A pair of them produces 30. So there is 8 product lines total for the rotors, for the motors. And I'm supposed to be making things pretty. That's the goal of the stream, was to make things pretty. I don't know if I can actually name it that, because you know what we're gonna do? It's later. We're gonna put just try to make it pretty now. Now we get rid of the now. Try to make it pretty. There we go. Oops. I gotta be honest in my title as best I can. Played some Doom Dark Ages DLC earlier. I like it. It's a lot of fun. We'll probably be able to beat it one of these days. Just made some mega blueprint bricks in creative. It took me hours to get them right. What are they like? What are mega blueprint bricks? What is that? I'm curious what that is. We're working on copper powder right now. And we just doubled the amount we're sending. So this is 50, 25. No, it's only 125. Where did I get 225? I knew we weren't close to 1800. So let's see, 50. So it's 125. So this is 500. 500. So this all could go on one belt. Holy crap. So I think it's time for more. We gotta eat more. So we're only getting 500. That means we can only afford to feed. We're only able to feed 5. We can feed 5 particle accelerators. So if we double this, we could feed all 10, and that would give us 5 nuclear pasta a minute, provided we can produce the pressure something cubes. And of course, if we overclock the particle accelerators, which we're going to have to do. I'm kind of getting killed by the assembly director systems too. It was 42 constructors in a 6x6 blueprint, all making cast screws, manifold setup. So getting outputs right was confusing maths. What I did, I actually made this one for screws. This guy. So this is steel screws, 480 steel ingots in, nets you 6,200 screws out. I did one with the cast screws, but that one's a little bit more reasonable. That one's what? This one here. This is the cast screw one. And I haven't used them yet, really, for anything. Oh, damn, this is just barely gonna fit if I do more. Well, we got 500 copper powder. I feel like that's still just not enough. Which is fine. We got one more pure node to bring in. 1,300 ingots, 5,200 screws out. Well, yeah, and then it's iron instead of steel, so that makes a huge difference. There's a lot more iron available on the map. Oh yeah, this one's kind of funny. I can't change these signs. I can't. There's nowhere for me to like get close to them and affect them. There's no like angle. I've tried everything. I can't delete them either. There's no way There's no, they are in this blueprint forever. I'll never be able to do anything about it. Okay, it's finally it's time to put these away. So I got all this set up so we can do this now. I like my machines elevated. I don't know why, but I've just been doing it that way for a long time. It's funny, listening to this music makes me actually want to play StarCraft. You know what I did get? You know what we got to do for a Saturday morning cartoons? If I bring that, so I used to have a theme Saturday morning cartoons. I would stream Saturday mornings from like 7 to 11, but I stopped doing that because I started doing the 12-hour streams for Satisfactory. But you know what we got to do? I bought the Warcraft package. It's Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, and I want to do Warcraft 2 has such cartoonish vibes to it. I want to do like a stream on a Saturday morning sometime. We'll play some Warcraft 2. It plays really well. I got a few levels in. It plays really well on the with the new update and like with the remaster re-release stuff. It's so much fun and it's very cartoonish and goofy, so I think it would fit the vibe. Let's see, your blueprints are way cleaner looking than mine. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I don't even make them all that clean. I just don't like clipping. I try to avoid clipping as best as possible, except for the power cables. Sometimes you just can't help it. I haven't determined how late exactly I'm gonna go tonight. A couple hours, because I can't do two 12-hour streams in a weekend. That's just too much. It'll wipe me out. And I couldn't sleep worth a damn yesterday. I don't know why. Too hot, I think. Foundry power connections annoy me so much after the daisy chaining update. Oh, yeah. Well, not if you go front to back, right? Even there, kind of close. But even then, like, why would you do that? Yeah, so a lot of my blueprints are from before that update, so they still have the power poles. And I'm not updating them. They look fine. Maybe there might be a material cost reduction, but it's inconsequential. You know, I like the curved belt rolling in like this, but it annoys me that this side isn't doing it. So either these need to go underground or I need to grab these and curve them out, which is probably going to have to go underground, to be honest. We'll do it later, though. It's working. Don't touch it. But we got one more. I want to go grab one more pure node. Oh, wait. Actually, we don't have to get one more. No, we do. We do, because these ones are all being consumed. So we'll get two more out of it. We get one more pure node. We'll get two more out of it, which gives us another 250. Yeah, that'll give us another 250. That'll feed two more particle accelerators, totaling 7. That'll be seven particle accelerators getting fed with copper powder, which nets us 3.5 a minute without sloops. 5 a minute starts to sound like a winning number. So what, 5, that's 500 minutes divided by 60, 8 hours. That means at that rate, if we can get this set up, we will definitely finish Phase 4 for Friday's stream next week. Phase 4 will finish during the stream, for sure, because the stream's 12 hours long. So provided we could get it hooked up, and we got the rest of tonight and tomorrow as well. Let's see, what's that? No, they clip when you daisy chain them, so it's still good. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Like I said, I'm not going to update it. One thing at a time. So this is 6 and 6. I mean, one feeds 15, so this is actually not enough. because it's 12. So I could overclock, but that would really be unnecessary, I think. Math. So this is going to be... That was weird. Why did it do that? This is going to be 12. So wait a sec. If it's 12... That's still... No, that's still not enough. 'Cause that's still 600. Isn't that the max you can get out of a normal? So we might be able to hook this normal up, now that I think about it. I'm off to bed. Just a busy night, next couple days. Have a good rest, Thordy. Thanks for coming by, Aquafina. Always happy to have you here on the Thordy Undead channel, and you know you ain't leaving without hearing it.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
Always happy to have you here. Let's hear it for Aquafina Army, everybody. All right, man. You have a good night.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Animal, creature, critter, you better get out of my way. I'm not tolerating your foolishness. Where's my whacker? Oh, I'm out of portable miners again. This keeps happening. Goofy. Throw this down. And we'll make a few. I swear I should just get a little mini factory to manufacture these. Like, just, is it an assembler? You can make them in an assembler, right? Doesn't have to be a manufacturer. Yeah. Portable miner. It's just plates and, yeah. You know what? In the future, I think I'm going to automate these. But you just need them so random, so rarely. Yeah, 600. Perfect. And then we've got the other normal iron somewhere the hell around here. This works out. This is perfect. This is awesome. Good job, everybody. We got there. Now, where's that? Right there. Bam! There's that normal iron. That is freaking awesome. It actually looks okay like this because it just looks like the sand has kind of just overtaken it over time. Let's see. Okay, New World has decent coal power plant and running. Power is such a pain early game. Pick in Discord if you want to see. Yizzer? I do want to see it. Also, I didn't read Snuggly Pugs. I gotta read that. Let's see. New World, decent coal power plant up and running. Time to keep pushing for fuel generators. Trying to see if I know where this is. The crater? No, it's not the crater. Don't know for sure. I kind of like looking at these pictures and seeing if I can determine where it's located. If you ever played Final Fantasy IX, you know what I'm talking about. There was that was like one of the things I really liked about Final Fantasy IX was there was this sort of mini game where you get a picture and you had to find that spot in the world and then you could dig there and find treasure. Chocograph, Celodex knows what's up. Just east of the Rocky Desert. Oh, up way high. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a spot. I know exactly where you're talking about. I literally have my first coal plant right. It's right here. Yes. This is the precise location right here. There's the waterfall right there. Yep. Nope. I got it. I know exactly where you're at. There's 3 pure nodes or 2 pures and a normal here, I think. Yeah. This is a favorite spot. Whenever I start Rocky Desert, that's where I build my coal plant. And I've got one in this map. There's a coal plant there. It's the first place I ever built it. No, second place I ever built a coal plant. Okay, I gotta do some little goofiness. I gotta do some goofiness here. Make this work without clipping. That is 7. Okay. So I think we can fit 2 more right here. Little space. Are we gonna interrupt? Are we gonna intercept the belt? We are. I don't think it'll affect us though. We might just have to send those underground. They look cool for now, but we might have to move them. Or do we go next to it? I think if I just go next to it. We gotta do 2 more, so it'll be even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Clearly I can't count. Oh. No. 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 Bad. Okay. That's what I thought. Goofy. Oh. I'm such a goober. 3 together. Yeah, we're gonna go lengthwise. It's gonna make more sense. The nudging is different because it's only 4 instead of like this. It's 4 instead of 8 clicks, which is something's different. So all 3 of these can just collapse together. They have the input has to be separated, but the output can all just run together. There's no reason to merge them later. But we can just do that, and they'll be fine. So we just need the inputs for these 2. And everything should work itself out, sort of. I might have to kind of fiddle with the receiving end. Let me not. There we go. That's 7. That's 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 We are almost there, and then we're done with the copper powder, and then we just have to check and make sure we're making enough conversion cubes, which we were pretty ahead on that, so I think we'll be okay. And then we get some more summer sloops, overclock it. Then it's what the hell is? Oh, that's like perfect. That's like right there. Then it's make things pretty for the rest of the stream, because we don't really have much else to do. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. I don't think that'll work. I don't think it's going to let me do that. Okay. That is all copper powder. Sweet. So that should be... What's that? That's 50. So that's 200. And then that's 150, 150, 150, let's say it's 150, 150. That's 300. So that should be 250, 250. So that's 750. So that should feed 7 particle accelerators. Should feed 7 particle accelerators. I'm dumb. How you copy settings without going into each machine? Control C, Control V. Aim yourself at the machine, hold Control, hit C. Aim yourself at the next machine, hit Control V. Also, if you copy and paste the building, like if you center click it, it should paste it with the same settings. Also, T-Green9723, welcome to the stream. I'm Thordy Undead. Nice to meet you. I play video games on the internet. How are you doing this evening? Uh-oh, I'm out of juice. A little closer, a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. Yeah, saved. Turbo motors are still starving for radio control units. Well, that's not good. Why are we still starving for radio? You know why? Because I'm using so many for this. Oh, the radio control units are starving. I can see that from here. Investigate. I think it's because I overclocked them. What are we starving on? Computers! Didn't we just overclock computers? I think we need to do a reassessment of how many computers we need. Oh, you know why? Because now... Yeah, because we're building the assembly director systems. And I had these overclocked. So I might have to dial these down. These are stuffed on computers, probably because these are fed first. But they're consuming 5 a minute, so that's 10 a minute right there. Great, just finished my fuel plant, now working on computers. Awesome, I too am about to be working on computers, apparently. We're making a lot. We're making like a lot of computers. How are we starved on computers? Are we consuming that many? Damn. 6, 12, 13, 20 something. And these are full. Like we're doing fine on that front. Like we have plenty of crystal oscillators. How are we starving on computers? I'm confused. So we're making how many again? Wait, I said it 13 plus 8, so that was 21. I didn't finish doing the math. 21-ish. So like almost 30. Like 30 a minute. And that's 10 right there between those two. Doesn't seem like it's getting them. This must be the last thing fed. It is. These are the last ones fed. Are these getting enough? No. Is the computer chain hooked up? Let's check on that. Do I have computers even hooked up properly? I'm guessing it's this line right here, which isn't hooked up. And we're getting crystal oscillators going in there. I wonder if maybe there goes a computer. Okay, so it is getting computers. Just ever so few. So they're being split out here. Hey! Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I'm Thordy Undead. I play video games on the internet. Satisfactory is the name of the game lately. Playing a lot of that these days. I do keep my follows anonymous, so if you're here to lurk, you go right ahead. I'm back. Went to play Dead by Daylight with friends. Also forgot to drop the follow. Thought you went offline. No worries, I'm still here. I live for Twitch. This is my favorite thing to do in the world is stream games, particularly this one, actually. Satisfactory has been more fun to stream lately than, like, I've had in a long time. Overflow. The purple means it goes to my inventory, so it ain't that. Okay, let's fix this right now. We're gonna start doing this everywhere. Where's there it is. Automated gate. We're gonna start putting this We can get through. I only got introduced to the game a few weeks ago, and I rated top 5 games for me. I think it has quickly become my top 5, in my top 5 of all time. I don't know, I had circuit boards there. Okay. And that's the overflow. So... Okay, you know what I didn't do? I didn't see how many we need for radio control units. That might be an important piece of data. And I am only making 10. We do have that factory option as well. We have the blueprint. We have the blueprint with those. So 5. Oh, that's because I've overclocked. It's because I've overclocked these. So if we dial it back, yeah, because remember I went and overclocked all these because they were stuffed. So that's 2.5 a minute. So that's 10 a minute. Now we're consuming a reasonable amount. Although, if these were consuming... If this was consuming 2 a minute, or 5 a minute, that's 20, plus only the 10 for the assembly director systems. That's 30. We were producing 30. So we should... Maybe I don't have to undo all of them. Maybe we'll overclock 2 of them. And I gotta kind of figure out how many we need. Because we've got 5, 10, 15 coming out. And we need those for the turbo motors. And we need them for... Why is modular engines? Oh, overstuffed. Okay, fair enough. I do wonder if they will continue to make phases so the factory... See, that's what I want. I want them to make the... I wanted more end game. I want more to do after phase 6. 5? After phase 5. I want a phase 6. Because you've built this gigantic factory. You've got portals now. You can teleport to your different bases. But now there's nothing to do. You've finished the game, and it's like, now what? Now, increasing the elevator requirements was nice. That was a nice, like, half solution. But, oh, we're hurting on fused modular frames. Holy crap, and we need 15 a minute. We need 15 radio control units a minute. Oh, wait, no we don't. This one's overclocked. No, we don't. So, we're making 5 a minute there. We do have one being slooped. Okay, so that's a solution. Take this out and put it here. But we're hurting for fused modular frames. Is this working properly yet? Yeah, this one's cooking. And these are slooped as well. I've slooped so much stuff. But turbo motors are now starving for radio control units because those need another 375 a minute. Wow, we are not making nearly enough radio control units. My brain. Well, darn. I guess we're gonna have to throw some summer sloops in these radio control units to hold us over. Once money is a thing again, I'd plan on getting Satisfactory with guns. What's, isn't that Pal World? Let's see, I need to start nuclear pasta, and that's all for this phase. But I agree, once I get the new belts, it feels like I won't get to use them for long. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, the last phase didn't end up being that difficult like I thought it would. What do you guys say we go shopping for... Oh, it's doing this again. Don't you love it? Pal World is Arc with Pokemon. Star Rupture. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I watched Zombie play that, and the reason I decided not to play it was the voice lines. Reloading! Reloading! Taking fire! Reloading! That was what... I'm like, nah, that is not my chill, relax, Satisfactory. And, yeah, I mean, and the Star Rupture gimmick thing that they do where the planet lights on fire, I would have to turn those off for sure. But that thing was kind of cool. I'm into it, but my thing was I'd rather just play Satisfactory, you know what I mean? Like I'm better off in this game. Let's take a quick look here. Go to satisfactorycalculator.com. Bring this over here if you guys want to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in and go to the interactive map, and we're gonna upload our save. If you guys aren't using Satisfactory Calculator, it's an excellent tool. But we are specifically looking for the summer sloops. And I have 64, or there's 64 left, or I have 64. I think I have 64. Holy crap, apparently there's some right outside where we're at. Or no, this is... No, that's the... Okay, because the save was in the desert. But yeah, we can go back to the desert and get those. And then there's still a few here in the... You gotta give it a sec to load. It gets a little derpy. But yeah, this neighborhood is actually where they're all at. That's gonna be easy. Let's get rid of Fog of War. So there's still some through the valley and up to the north. So we can start here and at the desert factory. Wow, look at all the radiation. So the heat map is radiation. Let's see, isn't the calculator stuck on 1.0? I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't need it to be. I don't need it. That doesn't matter if it is. It's been fine for me for what I need. Look at all that radiation. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's the aluminum or no, that's the reprocessing center for the nukes. That's the aluminum asylum, and then this is the main factory. What a total mess. But yeah, we're gonna take a cruise to the desert. But firstly, I do want to see if these. We've got 6. I think we have enough to support the 6. And there's enough conversion cubes to keep it going for a while, and we've got sloops in these. So that should get us, that's 1, 2, 3 a minute. We've got 3 a minute. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Let's see, do you just use the map on the website or some other tool? Just Satisfactory Calculator is like the only external tool I use for Satisfactory. And I only really use it for like that purpose, to check out the map and upload my save and see what, you know, like going hunting for the summer sloops. It just makes it easy because you can see which ones you've already looted, and you don't have to go back. You don't have to like go running around the map and hope to find them. Those days are over for me. I don't explore anymore. I just go straight to and I find. Oh, no worries. Welcome back. Explaining which? What do you need explained? Just hit me again. Oh, you're talking about Satisfactory Calculator? Because I can explain that again. I don't mind. So there's a bunch of sloops underneath us. The calculator. Yeah, so... Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I've got fluid. Let me land... Actually, there should be some right here. Where's the water? I might have stopped a little soon. We also have a thing right here. Oh, and a purple. Let's go get the purple. We'll start at the top and work our way down. Hey, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I'm Thor the Undead. I play video games on the internet. My follows are anonymous, so if you are here to lurk, you go right ahead. Let's see. So, you go to the thing and you can upload, you go here and you can upload your save, and then it'll actually, it'll show you a layout of the map, and it'll show you everything you've constructed, and you can see everything you've collected. So like these summer sloops over here, I already have these, so I don't need to go there to get them. But I don't have these summer sloops. So these are the ones I'm going to go grab right now. And I want to get, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think this one was a pain to get to. That's why because I got all the other ones, but I didn't get this one. And then there's all of these out here. Those would be pretty easy to get. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 13, which I could really use right now. I think the next challenge would be to do this without sloops, but I'm not doing it without sloops while I'm streaming. Too slow. Let's see, Satisfactory is not a game, it's a lifestyle. It's a reflection of how messy my brain is. Fair enough. Master Irv, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm trying to find where this sloopage is. I'm a little south of it. I need to go north. Turn around, take us south. I always liked going south. Somehow it feels like going downhill. will always quote Lord of the Rings when the opportunity presents itself. I only watch Lord of the Rings on New Year's Day and or Christmas. New Year's Day or Christmas. One or the other. I watched it on Christmas last year. Depends on what I have off of work. But I'll always have Christmas off now with this new company, but sometimes we work New Year's. There's some there's some nukes, so I think it's up on the top of this thing, probably. We need to get that rocket fuel. I think that needs to be in our future as well. We're gonna get a couple of summer sloops so we can sloop the nuclear pasta. Yeah, the best Christmas movie. I've moved away from that joke. That joke about Die Hard being a Christmas movie was ruined for me when my ex-girlfriend's dad was like when he used the joke. It was like the boomers got a hold of it and ruined it for me.
The tapestry unraveled, revealed its texture.
Oh, I thought it froze. I was scared.
Your vessels grow organs and eyes and mouths, and ripples lap against our windows.
I know. No, it's a joke. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. The whole what's the best Christmas movie? Die Hard, because it's not traditionally a Christmas style movie, but you say it's a Christmas movie because it's an action movie. Actually, it's a Bruce Willis movie. That's what Bruce Willis said. Bruce Willis was like, it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. But I reject the premise on that one too. So, man, I feel bad for Bruce Willis. He's not long for this world. He's got dementia. But no, it's not. That's a little sad. That's not what we're here to talk about. But no, the joke is like that. It's it's not actually a Christmas movie, but it is. And what happened was this was like 10 years ago. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and I was like, it was during Christmas, and I was like, we could watch the best Christmas movie. And he goes, and her dad goes, oh, Die Hard, and I'm like, it's over. Can't tell this joke anymore. See, what's your day job? I do like electrical and dry fire. I am a manager for an auto shop. I work at a dealership where we reprocess cars for sale. We reprocess used cars, and I manage the technicians, the preppers, the painters, the inventory folks, and the detailers at night. And so I work night shift 4 nights a week, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., and I stream on the weekends. It's an Alan Rickman movie. That is an acceptable answer. I like that better. So let it be written, so let it be done. And Omni Banjo, Bugatti, Spirit to Blanket, and all that. Yes, for sure. It is now, and forever shall be an Alan Rickman movie. It was also his first movie, correct. 53, I think he was, when they made that. Way to hit the ground running, Rickman. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90%, 98% sure it was his first movie. Yeah. That means there's still a chance. There's still a chance I can be a movie star. Because I'm not even as old as... Oh, hey, it's one of those tape things. I forgot about these. Cool. I'm not even as old as Alan Rickman was when he was like one of the best villains ever. But he was actually acting. My favorite movie he's in... That's tough. Maybe Hitchhiker's Guide. Possibly Dogma. I loved it, but he's not in Dogma very much. Oh, no, Galaxy Quest. Sorry, no, I knew something was wrong. I'm like, I know it's in there. It's Galaxy Quest. That's my favorite Alan Rickman movie ever. The best movie. Let's see, I heard the alien talking and thought it was my game. Started looking around for an artifact. That's funny. By Grabthaw's hammer. What a savings. I'm not gonna say it. I won't say that stupid line again. Ooh, I'm right on top of one. See, you managed to get your shirt off. He had so many good lines in that movie. By the Sons of Orvenk. Actually, I think my favorite line, it's really quick, it's when Sigourney Weaver is like, let's get out of here before one of those things kills Guy. You know, because he was always talking about how he's gonna die and he's gonna be, you know, he's like, I'm the red shirt, you know, he's always I'm the guy who's supposed to die every time, and then when they're actually seeing the creatures and she's, let's get out of here before one of those things kills Guy. Like she just plays right along with it. Where is this summer sloop? Is there a cave behind the waterfall, as is tradition? Where are you? Sam Rockwell, yeah. Dude's the freaking man. Should be under here. Cave. It's so funny because the only other movie I knew him for little weird. I'm like swimming, but I'm not. The only other movie I knew him for was The Green Mile, and what a contrast, right? I mean, that's good. It shows his range. The guy's got range. No doubt about it. Credit where credit's due. Okay, so it's down, obviously. So there's got to be a cave down here somewhere. Yes. Yes. Cave behind the waterfall, where it belongs. Mr. Right I've never seen. But if Sam Rockwell's in it, I'm sure he was fantastic. I've seen him in some other random stuff, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I always remember him for those two roles. And frickin' whatever that movie is, Galaxy Quest. It's like one of the greatest movies ever made. One of the best comedies, for sure. Let's see, there's one in the open desert directly in front of us somewhere. Charlie's Angels, right? Never saw that, but I've seen like parts of it. Where is it? Oh, we're getting warmer. Man, I was going right past it, I guess, huh? Is this the one that's just laying in the sand? There's one around here that's just like completely... No, it's not this one. There's one summer sloop in the desert, and I remember it's just laying in the sand. Oh, it's this one. Okay, there's more than one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Sam Rock. Oh yeah, that's right. We were just talking about that one. Alan Rickman is the robot. But yeah, no, he's the see, I knew there was more places I could remember him. He was the president of the galaxy. Or the universe? Galaxy. I think it was the president of the galaxy. Okay, one more not far from here, and I think we're good, because that gets us up to 5. Yeah, and he shoots the Vorgons with that gun that allows people to see from your perspective. Or your, yeah. And then, oh, I'm so depressed. I didn't really care for Zooey Deschanel in that movie. Like, I like her well enough, but I just didn't like her in that movie. I don't think she fit that well, but that's, like, minor gripe. John Malkovich playing the freaking weirdo where there's some weird religious zealots that worship a giant that sneezed the entire universe out of his nose. Am I remembering that right? It's weird when you say it out loud. I just discovered the slide jump to go faster a week ago. Been playing the game for like a year. Yeah, it's good stuff, especially if you've got the runners. Have you seen the ultra wide 32:9 setup? It's kind of crazy. Just the items are cut off a bit. I have not. Ooh, is it in here? No. What's in here? Oh, we got a purple in here. Well, while we're here, all I've got left is a nuke, so we'll just... I might have stood too close to that. Do I have any Nobelisks in my inventory? I do. Very nice. Where's that pesky summer sloop? It's getting warmer. Is this another one where it's just sitting in the desert? Oh. What? 14 meters. Is there a way to see with the height of where you're at in the game? I've never seen if there's a place that shows your actual height or elevation. Oh, I see cave. Oh, wait, no. This was the cave we were just in. Does it go any derper? It does not go derper. I'd so badly want to use trucks. Is there actually a cave underground here? Is that a thing? Yep. Yep, I'll bet it's this right here. No, yep, sure enough. Hope there's a way to get out of here. Oh, a little oasis of water underneath the sand. I've never found a way to see elevation in game. It would be very useful, I agree. You can kind of guess. Just automated homing, ammo, and nobelisks. But per everything I make, but per usual, everything I make is haphazard. I'm kind of playing very haphazard this playthrough. I was gonna make an armory as well, and I just haven't gotten around to it. It's just, you need so much stuff. We need so much stuff for the elevator. I just don't have any time to do any side quests. We could finally put a footing on this factory. How many sloops is that? We have 6 now. If we find 2 more, we can overclock 2 nuclear pasta things, particle accelerators. So a dealership in the U.S. sounds more like a whole system. One's here in Australia. More Aussies, hell yeah! Shout out to the Aussies. We got a handful in here. Let's see. Pretty much just sales and spares and servicing. So the dealership I work for, I got no problem saying I work for CarMax. I'm not like ashamed, and it's not like I'm not allowed to say I work for CarMax, and it's all used cars. We buy them from like everywhere, auctions. We're the biggest used car retailer in the country, and buy them from auctions, from people. The saying is, we'll buy your car if you don't buy ours, that whole thing. And but they do go through a very rigorous process to be sold. Like we have high standards, and if it doesn't meet our standards, it goes to the auction and it gets sold by other dealerships. But part of my job is to maintain those standards and make sure that every car we sell that we build in our shop is up to a certain quality level. And I appreciate that. I like that part of my job too. And I get to drive everything. I get to drive like everything. I have driven. But just recently, I drove this. Here, I shared it in the Discord. I'll pull it up. Just recently, I drove. There's a car stuff channel. I post in there sometimes, like the cool cars I get to drive. But where is it? There. I drove this. This is the 2017 Porsche Boxster. This thing was freaking cool. Not the fastest thing I've driven. That was a Cybertruck, but it was awesome. I really enjoyed that car. It shifts so fast. It's a dual clutch, so it's just like it's fast. That thing, not as fast as the Cybertruck, way more fun. Low center of gravity, a lot of power, decent amount of power. I'm terrified of buying secondhand cars. I wanna break out the bore scope. I've had my fair share of bore scopes. If you go through my photos, it's all like pictures of cars. But like if there's any frame damage, we send it. If there's any, or no, like we kick it. We don't send it. We kick it out. All right, I got another little area. I see 2 sloops we can grab. They're not far. I'm gonna go grab those, and then I think we can get back to work. I just want to grab 2 more sloops. Should be right up here. There's the water. Should be right there. Unless it's in a cave somewhere. I hope it's not in a cave somewhere. I think it's in a cave somewhere. Yeah, we just shot right over it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, I somehow survived that. That was crazy. Whew. Okay, that was close. Hey, look, a Merker Sphere. Yeah, I didn't have full health, so I would have definitely died there. See, I do like watching some YouTube car guys. I do have a car channel, if you want to see the shenanigans I've gotten up to. I had 8 cars at one point. I was a car guy for a very long time, but I can't work on cars anymore because of my hands. But that's my car channel on YouTube. I haven't posted a video in years because I haven't had any projects in a long time, but rebuilt the motor on my Jeep Cherokee years ago. We did, I bought a Miata. I still have, actually the Miata is an emote. Hold on, I'll share it. There's an emote on my channel for my Miata. And then, what else is in there? My 72 Matador, my Marauder. We did a lot of fun stuff back when. My Grand Cherokee, that's probably one of my better videos. Come on, give me the damn, come here, you. I don't even want the shard that bad, but now I'm just like mad at it. There we go. I didn't do any videos on my Subaru, but I don't really care about that Subaru, to be honest. I'm trying to sell it. Anyone want to buy a Subaru? 2005 Forester. XT, so it's got the turbo. Takes premium, that's why I don't want it. Oh, dude, drop some biddies. Thank you for them biddies, man. Much appreciated. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for them biddies. Car guys are the best, to be honest. I like to think so. You want to see some cool stuff? I'll show you something cool here. You want to? Let's go all in. So my uncle was a car guy, and he let's see. He's the one who gave me a bunch of cars, but I'll show you some of the cars I've had here really quick. Earn those biddies you just gave me. So here we go. I got to pull up main monitor and then Satisfactory down. So this was our 1950 Willys. Willys Jeep. I ended up selling this because I didn't have the money to restore it. That's my uncle there. This was the 1930 Austin. When my uncle passed, I sold this to a guy who's restoring it. It's a 07 or it's a 1930 or 31. They only made them for 2 years. American Austin. Tiny little engine in this thing. It had a little 0.7 liter motor in it. Let's see. That's with my Matador. That's when we have the hood off it. We repainted my station wagon. I sold that to a kid. That one was cool because I bought it when I was 17 and I just sold it to a 17-year-old kid. Let's see. This was my buddy Alan's garage. This was a friend of the family. This was the guy who bought the Austin. This was the guy who bought he bought that 1930 American Austin. This 32 Packard was like the most beautiful car in his collection. Freaking unbelievable. And then he had this other one. Where is it? He had this one. This is called the Packard Twin 6. They only ever made 2 of these. And the other one belongs to Jay Leno. So this was a one of 2. And then Jay Leno's the other owner of the other one. This guy was like a friend of the family's. Bought cars from us. This is my Miata right here. Gangster cars were usually Lincolns because they were faster. And they were less expensive. The Packards were like luxury expensive cars, like Rolls-Royce. Like they were the American competitor for Rolls-Royce. This is my Miata that I bought. Bootlegging cars. Yeah, that would have been like Lincolns. Lincolns would have been maybe a Nash because they were cheap, but they weren't very fast. They liked Lincolns because they were fast and they were less expensive. That's the Miata. We did a lot to this thing. There's a whole video series on YouTube about this one. This was us giving the finger to the diff because this thing was a nightmare for about 2 different weekends trying to it's a 95, so it's an NA is this Miata. Hold on, let me pull this over just because I want to make sure I don't show stuff I don't want to show. I don't think there's anything I'd be embarrassed about on here, but family members and stuff, I don't need to show their photos. Oh yeah, the Lego desk. By the way, unrelated. There's a Lego city behind me. I'm over here. This is me. That's my hand. You can see me over there. There's an entire Lego city behind me. Not related to cars. Sorry, I know we were talking cars, not Legos, but there is in fact a giant Lego city behind me. But where was the last? Let's see. There's my Marauder. Here we go. So this is my Mercury Marauder. This is my baby. This is the car I bought when I got out of the I bought this when I got out of the Navy. I flew down to Florida to get it. It doesn't have a speck of rust on it. See? I even got the license plate right. Back when I was in Virginia anyway. It doesn't have that anymore. It's not a cop. So this is actually a more juiced up version than the cop car. Because there was the Crown Victoria and there was the Grand Marquis. Those were like the regular model. And then there was the Interceptor, which had the single overhead cam motor. This one has the dual overhead cam motor and it's only about 300 horsepower. I named it Valkyr. I did all this, all the interior stuff. I did that. This right here, I did all of this custom work to it. I got custom gauges made that actually say the cars. It says Valkyr on it over there. Yeah, the gauge cluster I had custom made. There's a company out in Canada. I sent them my gauge faces and they made custom ones for me because the original for this car were silver and I wanted them to be black to match the rest of it. So, but this was actually they only made 11,000 of them. This is still upstairs. This is out in my driveway right now. I still have this car. But they only made 11,000 of these and it was, see, there's the custom gauge faces there. You can see Valkyr, the car's name. I'm pointing that out there. Aftermarket radio, and then I did the center console. I did that red. I did the shifter, and that's the bass knob for the sound system. Yeah, I love this car. This is my precious. It's only got 92,000 miles on it. It's a 2003, and that's my favorite. That's my favorite car. I love it. So anyway, back to Satisfactory. I know you guys were here. We're here for Satisfactory, but a little detour. Car guys show up in the channel. We need to share because it's so much fun. But yeah, if you ever get time, the car channel's kind of old. I didn't make great videos. It's one of the reasons I stopped making videos for the car channel. And the tragic end to the story is I can't hold tools anymore. My hands are kind of fucked up. And I can't, like, especially like pliers and stuff, anything where I gotta squeeze, I can't do it. So my tinkering days are over. Sorry to hear. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not seeking pity. I just kind of, it's a matter of fact at this point. I'm not trying to, I try not to make it something it isn't. It's what it is. But so I can't tinker anymore. So I sold the garage that I had, or I was renting it and I let it go. And then the guy who owned the building passed away anyway, and I would have been evicted because we had a 7-car garage that my uncle had been renting since 1948. And he passed away, left it to me. I had it for about 8 years, and then I had to let it go when I sold off the cars. And then the guy who owned the building passed away, and I would have been evicted anyway. But I'm down to, I still have 5 cars. I've got a Subaru, I've got the Miata, I've got my HHR, I've got the Marauder.
I see you have been doing research. I must say you
What am I missing? Another, and I count my mom's Subaru because I take care of her car.
Singing together, communication.
Our tunes only pluck at the strings of the tapestry.
Are you saying this is only the beginning?
In the beginning, there were the words, and the words made the world. The words turned into song, open the windows. The song played with instruments, weave the tapestry.
They really went off the deep end with all this dialogue, didn't they?
And shrines, bodies and bones. Orchestral harmony. Us. We. Ours.
I was looking for summer sloops and I totally got distracted, didn't I? We got the one... I think we didn't get the one over here. I just did my tax return finally. You're a little late in the season for that, huh? Only interesting car I ever owned was a Nissan GTI R. That's cool. Don't think you can get them in the States. There are 25 of them. If it's the R, I think that's the one. Or it might be the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heather rolling in here. What is going on? We are hunting for some summer sloops. I need 2 more. And then we're going to go after... I'm going to go after the... we need more nuclear pasta. You can't even see. We have about 30... About 300 nuclear pastas, I think, already. So it's going pretty well, but we're still talking like 20-something hours before we would get until we would get to the next phase. But irregardlessly, which isn't a word, I'll go ahead and give you a shout out. But about those Skylines, the Nissan Skylines, there were 25 of them imported to the U.S. because let me try something here. Because someone, basically what happened was, the shout out does work. I can start using that. That'll save me a lot of time. Let's see. Well, it's not Skyline. It's a Sunny, or a Pulsar we call them. Yeah, so the Skyline, that's the one that's like the super performance model, and they weren't eligible for import to the U. Actually, no. They're 25 years old now, so now you can get them, actually. Once a car is 25 years old, it's eligible, and they can be imported. But what happened was there was these guys that basically said, like, hey, we can import this car for you, and it was a scam, and they imported like 25 of them. Doug DeMuro reviewed one of these. They imported like 25 of them before they got shut down, and the government basically said to the people who got scammed, like, okay, you know, they weren't supposed to give you those cars, but it's not your fault, and you already paid for them, so we'll let you keep them. So there was like exactly 25 of these Skylines in the country that they were just, the government just let them keep them because they didn't really have any other option. They didn't know what else. They weren't going to send them back, so they were just like, okay, we'll let you keep them. No, good Nick, what's up? Welcome. We were chatting over there on Heather's stream, if I do remember correctly. How was your build? What do you got going on? What's the latest and greatest? Yeah, the R32. I think that's the one. There were the super famous with the 4-wheel steering and stuff. There was a whole thing with them. I've got to be getting close to this summer sloop, right? Is it up or is it down? I don't even know. I give up. I'm not getting this one. See, this is what happens when you end up spending hours looking for these damn things when I could just be building the machines to produce the stuff that these would be slooping anyway. I give up. So we'll move on. We'll move on with our lives. This is always the worst part to explore. Not four-wheel steering. I got the Atessa four-wheel drive, though. And, okay, one more time. I'll bring it up since we got one more Aussie in the stream. So there was this... And given that you're a car guy, maybe you have heard this. So I remember hearing this ages ago, maybe more than 10 years ago, but I remember, I think someone told me this while we were playing EVE Online, but it was, the joke was, if you want to, this is like an Australia joke, if you want to go out into the bush, take a Land Rover, but if you want to come back, take a Land Cruiser. Given that you're a car guy in Australia, if you've never heard that, I'm just gonna believe that it's not a real thing. No one ever says that. But someone had told me that before, and I've always wanted to know. I've always wanted confirmation to know. I always wanted to know if it was true, if people actually said it. But you know, Range Rovers or Land Rovers are just like awful cars, so it makes sense. Sounds a bit biased, I suppose, but it's mostly because Land Cruisers are just such good frickin' cars. Like, they're so good. They still sell. You can find one with 200,000+ miles on here in the U.S. It'll sell for 20 grand. Let's see. The sloop is behind an ore deposit over there. Ah, okay, got it. Let's see. Nick came in with this save. You can blueprint a truck stop to make pathing easier. That's cool. I still haven't done trucks. Not even close. I mean, Land Rovers, apart from the 110s, are not off-road cars, right? So it does make sense, but it's not an actual saying. Again, if you're a car guy and you've never heard it, then I'm gonna consider that myth busted. But I had always heard that, and I always liked it because I love Land Cruisers. They're great vehicles. And then I always tell people I would never buy a Land Rover, like, ever. There we go. We got one. We got one. And then I think there's another one directly south of where we're at. No. Well, there is, actually, but there's also one directly to the east, and that one should be easier to get. Oh, west. No, east. East? No, west. I never know my left from right. You gotta make the L's with your hands. See, most off-roaders are like Ford Mavericks. We got... Mavericks might be different, because Mavericks are really new for us. We just got Mavericks like 3 years ago, and they're not really off-road cars, so you might be calling them something different. I know they all have different names. Nissan Patrols, Toyota Land Cruisers, or even some Toyota Hiluxes. The Land Cruisers and the Hiluxes totally make sense. What do you suppose is in there? Oh, it's a blue. It's a bluey. Well, we might as well, right? We're here. This was supposed to be the Make It Pretty stream, but we got bogged down with we need more nuclear pasta, like a lot more nuclear pasta. But we're gonna grab this last sloop, and then we're gonna go overclock, or we're gonna sloop. Oh, we are running into trouble with the radio control units, though. We do need to make more radio control units. Make It Pretty later, even later edition. There's the big egg. The sloop on the big egg, or rock that looks like an egg. I'm gonna go with rock that looks like an egg, because I shudder to think of the creature that laid that. Ooh, I know. One more here, and then one more there, and that brings us back to our other factory, our coal plant. So we gotta continue going straight west. We'll get 2 more, and then we're done. I didn't want to spend the whole stream hunting for sloops. Maverick was rebadged Nissan Patrol. Gotcha. Yeah, the Maverick, they just reused the name Maverick for us in the US, and it's a small, like, 4-cylinder pickup truck. And it's nice. I kind of want one, but it's a little bit too over-engineered for like the motor and the emissions and stuff. So I'm not that keen to get one. I drive a Chevy HHR. It's a total economy shitbox, but I love it because it's easy to work on. Right now it needs a transmission, and I'm too hesitant to decide. I haven't decided if I want to actually get it fixed or just like replace it and get something else. I'm driving my 2000. Oh yeah, my 2000 Grand Cherokee. That was the 5th car I couldn't think of. So I got the Marauder, the HHR, the Subaru, the Jeep, and the Miata. And then, so I guess 6, because if I count my mom's car, because it's my responsibility. I take care of it. It's in my, we put it in my name so we can put Navy plates on it. And then, I pay for the insurance and everything, and I'm responsible. She just says, you know, my car's not working. And I take care of it. I think the Maverick, oh yeah, it looks like, Chrysler. Not so much. We're talking about the Maverick, not so much. Chrysler doesn't make a truck anymore. I don't know if they ever did. Did Chrysler ever make a truck? Dodge does. They own Dodge. Dodge was their truck division and Ram for the longest time, but it's all Stellantis now. Oh, no, the HHR. Yeah, looks like, yeah, PT Cruiser. Actually, yes, it was designed by the same guy, actually. PT Cruiser comes out. It's considered, it's considered a success, widely popular. So then GM hired the guy who designed it to make them a competitor for it, to make their own version of it. And it was actually considered a failure, but it's a good little car. I'm in the groups on YouTube or not YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm in the groups on, like Facebook and stuff. And I constantly see people post their 300,000 mile milestone with it. Yeah, sorry, I thought we were talking about the Maverick, but yes, no, the HHR looks like the PT Cruiser. But it's a way better car. Not saying too much though, because it's like, you know, better than a PT Cruiser is a low bar. We don't have many left. Now they're here. They've kind of fallen out. They didn't last all that long. I mean, it's like 20 years ago. My HHR is a good little car though. I like that thing. It needs a transmission right now. That's my fault. I drove the crap out of it. All right, now we are headed up there, or we can just go around.
Yes, actually, this might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within a shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string, with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to the one resonance.
I should have waited with this question.
I used to work at a liquor store, and the delivery car we had was a PT Cruiser. God, I hated that thing. Yeah, they're not the greatest. People liked them though. People that had them, they liked them. Only kind of bad design on the PT Cruiser is how they put the water pump in. It's the same as like a Dodge Neon too, I think. You have to drop the whole engine to replace it. Typical engineers. Oh yeah, no, the engineers hating mechanics. That is a tale as old as time, isn't it? This should be like right in front of us over here. Now, the one that's killing me is my sister's got a Chevy Malibu, and it needs an oil pump, and you have to drop the motor. You have to completely take the motor out to get the oil, the like upper oil pan off, in order to fix that. So that thing's just sitting in my driveway. Oh, is it in a cave? It's in a cave, isn't it? We got to go like down off the cliffside and find the cave for it. There it is. That's not so bad. Neon and PT Cruiser have the same... Yeah, they're the same platform. We call that a platform. And just like the HHR is the same platform as the Saturn Ion. The Saturn Ion and the... What was the other one? Saturn Ion and the Chevy Cobalt. Chevy Cobalt's the same thing. It's the same little 2.4. Mine's got the 2.2 though. It's the smaller motor, but it's the more durable one. I've owned both at one point or time. Neons weren't terrible. They weren't that bad. I knew a dude who had one. It was a pretty decent little car. Wasn't the best, but it did what it needed to do. Kind of in that same class. They had a Malibu, and you had to take off the front bumper to change the headlights. Yes, that is a real thing. I pointed that out a lot when I worked at the tire shop. We did a lot of those, and I always pointed that out, that you see a lot of Malibus with one headlight out because it's such a nightmare to do those bulbs. I've done them before. They're not fun. Yeah, the 2.5s they put in those weren't great. If they had the 2.4, they were actually kind of decent, but yeah, total headache with those headlights. That is par for the course. Look at that. We found... Oh, yeah. Madrigork, you were talking about that coal plant you built. This is mine that I built right here. But this was after Mark III belts and everything, so it's a lot more burners. I actually could multiply this. Not that I would, though. Can't believe Holden has to close shop. I would have thought the Utes would have been mad popular in the U.S. Who did? Holden had to close shop? I'm not sure who Holden is. This is what... Oh, yeah, that's because I'm running it off of compacted coal. That's right. This was the compacted coal plant. That whole thing. Aussie Car Company. Okay. Still working to get Mark III. Yeah. And then the other thing, too, is, yeah, I did this one. I did compacted coal over here. I forgot all about that. And it burns at half the rate. So... I don't really want to tear this down either. I could turn this into a steel plant over here if I wanted to, because we have enough. I mean, still, I don't even know how much power this is putting out. So if that's 75 times a couple thousand, right? It's really not that much. We could, because you figure if it's 75 Gs. Okay, so just for fun here, 75 megawatts. 1, 2. Oh, I have to do. Hold on. So divided by 75. So 33. So, 1, 2, 3, do I have, is this a blueprint? No, it's not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? So 35. So 2 rows, 2 whole rows here is 1 nuclear reactor. So all of this over here, all of this is basically replaced by 2 nuclear reactors, and I've got 36. So realistically, we could tear this down, but I think we'll just leave it here. Like, there's no reason to I could leave it here, and if I want to build something with these resources, I'll build it somewhere else. But yeah, that's how much it increases is unless we want to use sulfur coal for something else, which I might, but we're a ways away from that, and there's so much other coal literally on this map, like in this area. So right here. So literally right here, right? So we've got the 3 coal nodes here tapped, and then there's the sulfur is over here. I'm more likely to need the sulfur than anything else. But we've got these 3 nodes here, but there's literally a pure right here, and then straight north, there's 4 more pure coal nodes. So, like, I don't think I'm going to be needing the coal ever. Maybe the sulfur, maybe, but I doubt it. Do I have a launcher? I do. There it is. I put my steel on this mountain. You got to bring iron up to the mountain. Yeah, there's no iron up here. Same with like up on the up in the red forest. There's not iron. There's like maybe 1 iron node up there. This map is not randomized. It is mostly pure. I went mostly pure since I was doing 50x on the elevator. I didn't want to have to fight for it. That gives me room to have other challenges later. The reason I didn't do randomizer is because I've effectively memorized this map, and I don't want to have to relearn node locations. The other thing I like about the node locations is they're very clustered. So there's coal is in a cluster, oil is in a cluster. When you randomize it, it's all scattered to the cosmic wind. So I did make a map that was randomized, but I never played it. I didn't want to go that far with it. Let's have a look over here and see where we're at. I think what we actually might use the sloops for is the radio control units, not the nuclear pasta, because I think we're starving more for those, for the radio control units. Let's go have a look on that, because look at this. We're actually, ooh. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take this, and we are going to put a can right here. More like right here. And we're going to go into the can, and we're going to go up to this. Because we did sushi the belt, and then I have overflow set to go to the awesome sink, and I don't want to have to sink those if I don't have to. And we're feeding 2 rows. 3 rows. All 3 rows are being fed, so we want to leave those be. So the computers aren't a problem anymore. Doesn't look like. Well, we wouldn't know unless we were over here. So I see one is starving. One of the ones I overclocked. Starving for computers. Okay, so we're clearly... Something's wrong with the computer situation. Because we should be producing enough. And this thing is just... This is just not getting any, man. And we're producing like 30 a minute. So we need to investigate. So let's see. Oh, and heavy mod frames. We're finally starving on heavy mod frames. That's becoming a problem. So we just basically can't overclock these as much as we have been. We're going to have to dial back on the... Which is fine. The assembly director systems are going kind of okay. Computers. Here. So we are producing like a crud ton of computers. And they're not starving either. They're fine. So we're producing... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are those all running together properly? They should be. So there's the output. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are all running out together. So the red, that goes to that, and it should be... it's set to overflow, so that's fine. So we'll chase this. Again, we're producing like 30 a minute. So we shouldn't be running into trouble with them. And I think they're only feeding those 2 product lines, right? So they're feeding my inventory, which is fine. That's a full inventory. Unless I take them out of my inventory, we don't need them there. So that's not a big problem. That's feeding the dimensional depot. So we got one here. This is feeding the adaptive control units. This is feeding the adaptive control units. And that's only... oh, no, it's not. That's supercomputers. That's the anomaly. Okay, that's what I missed. These ones go in here. Yes. Okay, which one's the sushi? The other one's the sushi belt. So, how much... Of course, supercomputers. How did I let that one slip past me? And that just means we just got to make more computers. So we just got to make more computers. Yeah, it's taking 15. That explains it. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. So in the interim, we can summer sloop them. We'll just multiply the amount of computers we're making with the sloops since we just got a bunch. We'll do that for now to supply what's making them at the moment, and then we're going to go back and deal with the we're gonna multiply the computer product line. Got it. Okay, so that makes sense. That answers my question. So easy answer in the short term is to just sloop them. That gives us an additional 16 right now. So that satisfies the whole thing, but we really do need to make more. How many circuit boards are we gonna need? 10 there, 10 there, 12, 12. And I think we're making plenty of circuit boards. And we can double this without, like, breaking a sweat. It's crammed. Like, we're not even using them all. The big thing, though, is going to be the crystal oscillators. Which maybe 24 isn't enough. So we're using those upstairs as well. The radio control units use them. And it might be the only reason we're not using all the oscillators is because the radio control units have been starving. And here I thought I was going to have time to make the factory pretty. You know what? Here, we'll do one. We'll do at least one. Here we go. Finish this wall at least. And then we're gonna take a turn here. Don't fault, don't fault, don't fault. There we go. There we go. And then, of course, that needs a pillar. We got a juice? Oh, wow, we don't have enough plates. That is unfortunate. A different problem. The other thing I wanted to do was put this tree in what looked like a greenhouse, but instead I think I'll just put windows. Whole thing just looks so darn incomplete. And then this is starving for radio control units. No, fused modular frames, which these are both slooped if I'm not mistaken. No, they're not. Okay, we can sloop one of them. This whole product line is starving. So, fused modular frames, which does mean we need more heavy mod frames. If we're going to keep up with demand. Yeah, see, heavy mod frames is starving. So, heavy mod frames is something we need to build more of. I wonder if we can go nuts with iron for that, using iron pipe. But what is it, 1:30? We're coming up on 2 a.m. I'm probably going to wrap things up pretty soon. I can't do another 12-hour. We went 12 hours last night. I can't do it 2 nights in a row. I'm getting pretty wiped. Might do a little more offline. I don't like to play this map when I'm off stream. I like to save this map for stream. But there is a lot of stuff that does need to get done that I don't necessarily need to do on stream. But I don't know. I don't know if it's not really necessary to do this strictly on stream, but I do want to mostly save it for stream. So, what was I looking for? Yeah, encased frames. So, there's this one. So, what's interesting is you can do this entirely with iron. You can cut steel out of this process. It uses a ton of steel. You can cut steel out, but it uses a ton of iron. Because you can do, you make a ton of pipe. You make an absolute crap ton of iron pipe. And then you can use, because you use that, and then you use the alternate recipe, encased industrial pipe. So you use a bunch of pipes to make this. So it's all concrete pipes and then iron. But it's like a ton of iron. Like, you need so much iron to do that. So I don't know if I'm going to go that route, or if we're just going to do, like, do it the regular way. The other option, too, is to just overclock what we're using and then just feed it more. I think we're good on encased industrial beams. I don't think we use those for anything but modular frames. So this over here, it's stuffed. So we're good there. So what if I just overclock these really quick, and then we got to figure out what to feed it. Or we can go off site and make, oh, these are underclocked. Interesting. Oh my god, and it's totally stuffed. So yeah, let's just juice these up. We'll find out what they're starving on. Probably going to be modular frames, because we're only feeding as much as we need. Because there's only what? No, well, bolted frames we're making 20 a minute, and it only needs 7.5 times 4. Which is a little over 20 something. So yeah, it would eventually starve. So if we go back to 50% on, or was it 1.5? It's like 53% to get 1.5. If we do that with 2 of these, we should be good. Or even 1. So that's what? Yeah, 1.5 a minute. So if we leave that just on one of them, that should be enough to manage for now. And it'll starve later. And then we can assess the starvation. And we do have a pinch going on with the computers by slooping those, and only the ones that are wholly overclocked. Sweet. So we're up to 400 nuclear pasta. That's something. Okay, we need a pipe right here. We need a pipe going upstairs from right here, so we're gonna do that. We're going to do some make it pretty. We're at a point where we can make it pretty. We'll do a little bit of that before I call it a night. Transport. Wall tube. And then I have the floor tube. I have the entrance. Oh, wait, no. That's the floor. Then I have a blueprint for this. It's called 3 Straight Yeets. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this, and we're going to get rid of that, and just hook it up. Oh, what's playing? What do we... Oh, I got Borderlands. Oh, yeah, we're back in Borderlands again. That's fine. We're going to run it out the clock with it. So this will go all the way up to here, I think. Perfect. Hey! Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Undead Legion. I am Thordy Undead. I play video games on the internet. You have caught us during our playthrough of Satisfactory. We play this every Friday night, sometimes Saturdays, also on Sundays after our regularly scheduled programming, which tomorrow will be Portal 2. But pull up, have yourself an excellent evening, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Absolutely warms my heart how many people have been finding the channel. I can't tell you guys how much I've just really enjoyed the last couple of weeks and how crazy things have gotten around here. It's unbelievable. I'm hitting growth I never thought possible. So any of you who found me on the other social medias, thank you so much for following through, coming on by. What a crazy time we're in. It really is. It's great. I can't thank you all enough. All right, how does this look? Oh, this is so much better. Oh no, but we're stuck. Time for me to log off. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. No good, Nick. Much appreciate you. You have yourself an excellent evening. Or morning. Whatever time of day it is for you. Did we not... Oh, I didn't power these. That's why. Okay. I think we can... Just gotta find something to hook this to. Gotta be a node or something. I don't want to delete the... anything. Nothing with power is in my range that I can see. Dang it. Okay, fine. I'll break it loose. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. We want 3 yeets. We need 3 yeets. Oh, duh. Oh, still gets stuck. The other one works. I don't know why this one doesn't. Oh, I think I know why. I need 1 extra. Wait, hold on. Let's eliminate this. What we do is eliminate this one. There we go. Then we take this, power it up. This ought to work. Nope, doesn't work. I'll have to figure it out another time. I don't know why this one's misbehaving so much, but... Where are we at? We're at 6.5 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. It's been a long night. It's been a long weekend. All I've been doing is streaming Satisfactory, which is fine. I'm good with it. It's a good time. But I'm gonna call it a night. I will be back again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. We'll play Portal 2 for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna beat it in 4 hours. It's a longer game. So we'll probably play that for the first 3 to 4 hours of stream, and then we'll do a little bit more Satisfactory to round out the weekend. All right, good. GG's, man. Thank you for the stream. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming by, Captain. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I had to do it at least once, right? No, I've been having an absolute blast. I'm glad you guys are finding yourselves entertained here on the Thor the Undead channel. I'm gonna go ahead and find us somebody to raid. Anybody on that we want to raid? Let's see. Not too much. Let's see. See you next stream for sure, Mim. I'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be next Friday for more Satisfactory. 2 weeks from now, I do. 3 weeks from now. No, 2 weeks from now, I do go on vacation, so there'll be some bonus streams. I might do a random Wednesday out of nowhere. Have a good one, Mandragoric. Heather, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Be sure to drop Heather a follow for sure. And I can go bam, zooming in. I'm not big now. You have a good night. Good night, guys. Master Irv, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope to see you again. I stream on weekends. I'm an all-nighter. I think the Aussies gravitate to the channel because I'm on Aussie time since I'm a night shifter here in the U.S. So I'm gonna probably play a little bit more, clean some stuff up. Maybe I will do some pretty. Anything I do, I'll post some pictures in the Discord. Show anything I do where I update aesthetics that's impressive looking. I'll put it in the Discord and all that. So I'll be back tomorrow. Portal, more Satisfactory. Everybody have an excellent night. Let's raid Construction. He raided me last night. Seems only proper to raid him back. Construction. Nice dude. Working on a cyberpunk map of some kind, playing Satisfactory. Everybody have an excellent evening. Good luck, have fun, good game, and I will see you next time. I gotta wave.